So your concentration is must point. If you don't concentrate, it's very difficult to understand. Uh, if you have any documents, please ask me. I will explain. Uh, Please tell me. Is screen visible now?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. So in previous class we discussed about addressing modes. Today we will going to discuss about different instruction sets in 8086. So first we will discuss about data transfer instruction. The name itself is clearly tell we are going to transfer the data from one register to another register or from one address location to some other address location. That thing will be done by data transfer instruction. First instruction is move. Move destination comma source. This one is source operand. This one is destination operand. We will going to move the data from source to destination. That thing will be done by move instruction. See here, move a byte or word from source to destination specified in the instruction. So byte in the sense how many bits we have in byte. Byte can store maximum how many bits? Please respond. Byte can store how many bits?
8 bits, sir.
Word means what? Word means 16 bit. So we can able to move one byte from source to destination. For example, uh, so I need response from everyone because only one people is responding in my class. Please, your attention is very important. If you're not able to understand means, please kindly inform me. I will explain slowly. So, for example, this one is uh, destination. This one is source. So, move instruction will help you to transfer some data from source to the destination. Okay. This data will be copied from source to destination. That thing will be done by move instruction. See here, uh, source must be a register, or it may be a memory location, or it may be immediate number. It may be a data. But destination must be a register or memory location. It cannot be a data. Okay. For example, move CX, 0037H. So what this instruction will do? Anyone? What this instruction means? This will transfer the 8-bit or 16-bit data from this. This will store 8-bit or 16-bit data to CS register. 0037 is 8-bit or 16-bit value.
8 bits, sir.
8 bits, sir.
8-bit. See here, if you convert this number into binary form, it contains how many bits? 8-bit or 16-bit. Convert 7 to binary form, it contains 4 bits. Convert 3 into binary form, it contains one more 4 bits. Convert 0 to binary form, you will get 4 bits. See here,
Sir, 16, overall 16, sir.
yes, 0 means 0000, one more 00000. 3 means 0011, 7 means
001011.
111. Totally we
0 triple 1.
contains how many bits we have? Totally 16 bits.
16, sir.
That 16 bit will be moved to which register?
CX.
CX. That data will be, and that data, that means 0037 hexadecimal. This number will be copied to CX register. Clear? Similarly, refer this instruction move BL, 4000H, mentioning the 16-bit number inside the square bracket. So if anything mentioned inside the square bracket, this will be considered as data or address.
Address, sir. It
Address.
is an address.
Address. So BL is 8-bit or 16-bit register.
8, sir. 8 bit it is a.
L means 8-bit.
Lower.
Similarly, H means also 8-bit. If you mention BX means 16-bit. What it will do? Move BL,
The data in this 4000H will be
data
stored
in
in
this
BL, sir.
data in this address will be moved to the or stored stored to the register PL. For example, this is a data segment register. This will contain some data in different address location. Consider this as a address location 4000 which 4001, 4002, 4003. It contains some data. It may be a 8-bit or 16-bit data. If you want to transfer the 8-bit data to some other register, you use AL or AX register. For example, here we have only 8-bit data. If you want to transfer to some other register, means you prefer 16-bit register or 8-bit register. It requires a maximum of only 8 bits, so it will move to AL register. The concept here is the data stored in the address location 4000 will be moved to or stored into register B. Similarly, what does this instruction mean? Move AX, BX. This will transfer the data stored in the register BX to the register AX. The data present in the register BX will be copied and moved to the register AX. So AX store, how many bits here?
16, sir.
Source is a 16-bit number. That 16-bit number will be copied to 8-bit or 16-bit register. That can be done
16, sir.
16-bit register. Okay. Similarly, move DL, BX. That means what? So, for example, I consider BX as 4000. If I mention 4000 inside the square bracket means, for example,
Data in that address.
okay, I consider BX as 4000. It is a random number. It's virtual address. If I mention move DL, BX means here BX is 4000. So if I mention the 4000 inside the square bracket means this will consider as an address. The data present inside the address 4000 will be copied and moved to the register DL. DL is a 16 or 8-bit register. DL. AX, BX, CX, DX are all the general purpose register. AL, AH, BL, BH, CL, CH, DL, DH are the 8-bit registers. So it will store how many bits? DL register. 8-bit or 16-bit? Listen carefully now. For example, DL, DH are the 8-bit registers. It can able to store only a maximum of 8 bits. If I mention DX means it can able to store a maximum of 16 bits. Here, this rule is valid for also AL, AH, DL, DH, CL, CH. Similarly, AX, DX, CX, DX. These are all the 16-bit registers. If you want 8-bit registers, you can use any one of them. You can use either DH, DL, DH, CL, CH, or DL, DH. So, okay, it's clear, right? How to transfer data from one register to another register, from one memory location to another registers. Nothing is clear, right? Can I move to next instruction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Push shows. Push means what? It will push data from one register to the stack. Push and pop instructions are used for pushing data into the stack or popping data from the stack. Push means storing data inside the stack segment. Pop means getting the data out of stack to some other register. That is the meaning of push and pop. Pushing means we have some water bottle. If you are filling the water bottle with water means that thing is pushing, push operation. For example, if you want to pop means you have one tumbler, consider the tumbler as a register. You are just whatever is stored inside the water can will be just tilting. Water will be moved from the water bottle to the tumbler. That is popping. Getting the data out of stack means popping. It's clear?
Sir, 1 second, repeat it.
Push means storing the data into the stack. This one is stack means just storing the data from external register to the stack memory. That is pushing. It's clear? It's clear, man? Pushing means putting the data from
Yes, sir,
register
it's clear,
to
sir.
the stack. Popping means getting the data from the stack segment to the register. Some data is stored in stack, right? The data you will need to get out and you need to store in some other register. That is pop. Is clear? Can I move to the examples?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Push source means pushing the source, that is word, into the stack. Word means how many bits. Word means how many bits.
16 bits, sir.
Byte means 8 bits. Word means 16 bits. So we will going to store 16-bit data into the stack and decrement the stack pointer by 2. Stack pointer by 2. I will explain what is stack pointer, how it is decremented. The source must be a word. The source must be a register or memory location. Okay. Push CX. So CX contains how many bits? For example, CX I gave one number. It's 0670H. This is 16-bit data. I will need to transfer the 16-bit data into the stack memory. So what I will do, push CX. This 16-bit data, 16-bit data is assigned to the CX register. The data stored inside the register will be moved into the stack segment. Okay. Here in this number, which one is lower bit, which one is higher bit? So 0670 is one number. Which one is lower bit and which one is a higher bit? Which one is a lower bit and which one is higher bit? Tell the number. This one is lower byte, this one is higher byte. Okay, I will show one example. Here we have assigned move dx comma 2834h. First, what I did, the 16-bit data is assigned to the register dx. Then I will need to move the 16-bit data into the stack segment. What I will need to do, the instruction used here is for pushing data into the stack here is push dx. This will push the data, what is available in the dx register, into the stack segment. So I can write dx as bhbl. Okay. So lower register will contains how many bits? Lower register contains how many bits? BX is nothing but what? BH plus BL. So BL contains how many bits?
8
bits. BH contains how many bits?
8
bits. Totally we have
16 bits.
So here I want to transfer the data stored in the register BX to the stack. So which here 2864, which one is lower byte and which one is higher byte here? Which one is lower byte, which one is higher byte? This one is lower byte. 334 is lower byte, 28 is higher byte. So here the main thing is what? I will need to transfer the data stored inside the register BX into the stack segment. Stack segment contains some, it can able to store some temporary data. See here, initially the stack pointer pointing and some address location which has some data. It can be any number. So if I push some data into the stack, it is stored on top of the stack or bottom. It will store on top of the stacks. Okay. This one is address location 2000H. This one is address location 2001H. This one is address location 2002H. This one is 2003H. So when if I use push BX means BX contains this 16-bit data 2834. The 34 is lower byte, 28 is higher byte. So lower byte is stored in the lower address location, and higher byte is stored in the higher address location. See here, 2001 is lower address. So lower byte is stored in the lower address. So 34 is stored in the lower address, and the higher byte is stored in the higher address, 2028. So now the stack pointer is this stack pointer located in the this address location. If I move the data one by one, the stack pointer is moved to SP minus 1. If I move the lower byte to the stack pointer moved to SP minus 2. What is stack pointer? Stack pointer locate the currently executed instruction. First, what I will do, first I move the higher byte to the higher address and lower byte to the lower address. Now the stack pointer moved from this location to this location. Stack pointer will point out the current executed instruction. So which byte is transferred latest? Lower byte or the higher byte? Similarly, stack pointer points address location on top of
Sir,
this.
can you explain this from sir? From BX, can you explain, sir?
Stack pointer is nothing but yes. So listen carefully, Ma. Push BX means we are going to push the data, store the data from register to the stack. If I use push BX means BX contains 16-bit data. First, what it will do is push the higher byte. Higher byte is 28 into the stack. 28 is stored in the higher address because 28 is higher byte. Next, it will store the lower byte. Lower byte is 34. It is stored in the lower address. Now the stack pointer is moved from this location to this location. Stack pointer is nothing but it will point out the address location on top of this stack. Which number is located on top of this stack?
Sir.
Yes. Yes.
It is not understandable, sir, from BX onwards. Like, can you say this stack box, sir? This box.
Okay. This one is stack segment. It can able to store some data, right? Okay. Each memory location can able to store how many bits? In each memory location can able to store how many bits? 16 bit or 8 bit?
8 bits, sir.
So one memory location, 8 bit. So we cannot be able to store the entire 16 bit to the memory. What we will do? We will split the lower byte and higher byte separately and then store it separately. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Lower bit and higher bit.
Higher bit because each memory location can able to store a maximum of 8 bits. First, what we will do is we are just splitting the 16-bit number into 8 bits. First one is lower byte is lower byte, and a higher byte is higher one. First, we will store the higher byte to the higher address because the segment address starts from 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Which one is higher address here? 2002 or 2001?
2001, sir.
This one is lower address. Address is 2001. 2002 is higher address. So which one is higher, 2 or 1? Which one is higher, Ma? 2 or 1?
2, sir.
2. So higher byte is 28. It is stored in the higher address 2002. So lower byte is 34. It is stored in the lower address 2001. It's clear? It's clear, Ma?
Yes, sir. That is okay, sir. The SP minus 2 and what is
SP minus 2. Here the address is SP. This address is SP. What is the address on top of the SP? This one is 2003. This one is 2002. So if you want to go to 2002, stack pointer will be decremented to 1 byte. One value. So SP minus 1.
Sir, what is the double X, sir? Like
double X
here you given this 2003 address.
It may be any value. It may be any value. So before storing any data, it may contain some data inside the stack segment. It may be any value.
We need to take the value from the top of the stack, no?
Yes.
The top of the stack value is 2000 H, no, sir. 2000 hexadecimal, no.
Oh, I will explain. I will explain now. This one is stack segment. Stack pointer will point out any of the address location in stack segment. It may be a bottom address, it may be a top address. So it can able to point out any address locations in stack segment, any offset address in the stack segment. It can, if the stack pointer is pointed by this location means it may contain some value initially. So if you store some data into the stack, this will be filled here. Data will be stored on top of the stack one by one. So this one is higher byte. See here, higher byte is this one. This one is higher byte. This is stored in the BH register. This one is lower byte. This is stored in the lower register BL. BL register is copied to the lower address location. It is SP-2. Higher byte is stored in the higher address. The value is SP-1. See here, that is the meaning for this one. So similarly for POP, I will explain what is POP. We are getting the data from the stack to some other register. That is POP. Pop of a word from stack means it will get the data from the stack segment to the some registers. See here, these are all the values stored in the stack segment. It contains some values. Stack pointer will point the data which is present on top of the stack. So 34, 12, XX. Okay. What is the address location? For example, this is considered as a 2000H. This one is 2001. This one is 2002. This one is 2003. So BL means what? It will store the lower address. BH means it will store the higher address data. So BL, because BH is a 16-bit register, it can able to store a maximum of 16-bit. POP, the instruction here is POP BX. POP BX means this will get the data from the stack segment to the register. So 34 is stored in which address location? 2001. 12 is stored in which address location? 2002. Which address location is higher? 2001 or 2002?
2002.
2002. This contains higher byte. So 12 will be moved to BX register. Which one is a lower address? 2001 or 2002? 2001 is a lower address. The data will be moved to lower register. What is the number stored here? BH contains which value? 34 or 12?
What, sir?
So BH contains what number now? 12 or 34?
It will contain higher values, sir.
BH is a register which stores the data present in higher address.
2, sir. 2.
It will store
12, sir.
BH is a register which stores the lower address. So what is the data stored in the lower address?
12, sir.
34.
34. So it will. So BX contains what data? 1, 2, 3, 4 as the value. So POP means push means store the data from the external register to the stack. POP means getting the data from the stack segment to the outer register. It's concept clear now? Here in this example, we mentioned BL SS:SP. That means what? SS is stack segment, so SP is stack pointer. So stack pointer is pointed here. So this data will be moved to the BL register here. In SS means stack segment, SP+1 is this address. So if you add 2001 with +1 value, you can able to move to the 2002 location. That's why SP+1. So this the data present in the address location SP+1 is moved to the BH register. So now after popping these two data from the stack, Now the stack pointer will be moved to which address location? SP plus 2. So after popping, that is getting this data out of the stack, the stack pointer will be moved to this address location. Stack pointer, the meaning varies. It will point to the address location on top of the stack. So if you move these two data out of the stack, these two blocks are empty. Now the stack pointer is moved to this address location because this address location is present on top of the stack. SP pointer always point out the address location present on top of the stack segment. Now the stack pointer is moved to SP plus 2 location. It's concept clear?
Sir, SP is SP plus 2. That one second, repeat, sir.
This
Sir, that is the lower byte, no, sir. SP is. Then why it is SP plus 2?
For example, this address location is 2001. We just pointing this address location by using variable SP. It's a type of pointer register. It will point out some address locations. What is the address for SP here? 2001. Okay. If you pop this data out of the stack, means this block is empty. Stack pointer is what? It will point out the address location on top of the stack. So if you pop this data out of the stack, means now the stack pointer move to each address location. SP, this address location. So after some time, you are just popping this data out of the stack. And this address location is empty now. Now the stack pointer moves to which address location? SP. Stack pointer move to this address location. SP equal to SP plus 2. Because we moved.
Sir, is there any other example, sir, like for this operations? Examples are there?
I will explain this concept while discussing the programs. Just know what is push and what is pop. Pushing means pushing the data from register to the stack. Popping means getting the data from the stack segment out of stack segment to the register. Just know this concept only. While discussing the programming, I will explain these concepts. Okay. Okay, ma'am. So, this concept here, what is move instruction, what is push, what is pop. Purida, next concept, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next one is push F, pop F. F means what? Flag register. So, if you want to transfer the data, from one register to the flag registers. And if you want to move data from flag register to the some other register, means we use pop instruction. For example, if you want to move data, 16-bit data from register to the flag register. Flag register means we use push instruction. Storing the data from the register to the flag register means pushing. Similarly, if you want to store data from flag register to the some other register, that is pop. This concept clear now? Pushing a value of flag register into stack. And decrement the stack pointer by 2. So if you're pushing the data into the stack segment, stack pointer will be decremented by 2. So if you pop a word from the stack, means word from the stack into the flag register. So I will explain with one example here. You will get some idea. This is a flag register. In flag register, we have how many status flag and how many control flags. In flag register, we have how many status flag and how many control flag. We have 6 status flag. What is this? Sign flag, zero flag, auxiliary carry, parity flag, carry flag, and overflow flag. These are all the status flag. We have 6 status flag and 3 control flag. What are they? Direction flag, interrupt flag, trap flag. These are the 3 control flags. For example, if you want to move data from flag register to the stack. Stack, we use push-up instruction. So if you want to move data from stack segment to the flag register, we use pop instruction. Similarly, LAHF means if you want to load data from flag register to some other register, AH, we use load flag instruction. If you want to store data from register to the flag register, we use store flag register. First, I will explain what is push-up. So push-up and push-up. This one is stack segment. This one is flag register. So flag register is of how many bits? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one is a higher. This one is a higher 8-bit. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is lower 8-bit. So I want to transfer the higher 8-bit and lower 8-bit to the stack. For that, I will use push-up instruction. For example, if I want to transfer the higher 8-bit and lower 8-bit to the stack, I use push-up instruction. This will store the data from data bit from flag register to the stack. This one is stack segment. It contains some address location. So here, this one is 2000H. This one is 2001H. So higher byte is stored in which address location? Any idea? This one is higher byte. Higher byte is stored in the higher address 2001. So if I want to store the lower byte of stack segment, lower byte of flag register to the stack means. So I must either choose lower address or higher address. Lower byte is stored in lower address. Higher byte is stored in the higher address. So this one is higher byte. This one is lower byte. This higher byte is stored in which address location in stack segment? 2000 or 2001. Anyone? This higher byte is stored in which address location? 2000 or 2001? Which one? These are all the address locations in stack segment. Higher byte is stored in which address location?
2001, sir.
2001. This lower byte is stored in which address location in stack segment?
2000.
Anyone? 2000. Clear? If you use push-up means this will simply copies the higher byte of the flag register to the higher address location of stack segment. If you similarly lower byte of the flag register to the lower memory address of the stack segment. This is simple. This is pushing data from flag to the stack segment. Similarly, what is pop? Copying the data from the stack segment to the flag register. They just simply copy the first 8-bit to the lower flag register and the higher byte to the higher byte flag register. This one is address location 2000H. This one is address location 2001H. This 8-bit is stored in the lower flag register. This 8-bit is stored in the higher byte of the flag register. Is concept clear? Is concept clear?
Sir, this right sir is the lower register, sir.
Which one?
This right side stores the lower address and this left side stores the higher address, sir.
In this stack segment, we have memory location mark 2000, 2001. Now, this one is lower address, this one is higher address. Push means this lower 8-bit of flag register is stored in the lower 8-bit and the lower address 2001. This higher byte, this 8-bit will be stored in the higher address 2001. Purida? Pushing
Yes,
means
sir.
storing. Pushing means storing data from flat register to the stack. Popping means we are just getting whatever data is stored in the stack register. That thing we will just popping out, and this data are stored in the flag register. So 2000H will contain 8-bit, 2001 will contain some 8-bit. So lower address stores lower byte of flag register, and higher address stores the higher byte of flag register. This lower bit will be stored in the lower byte of flag register. This higher 8-bit is stored in the higher byte of flag register. It is pushing data from stack segment to the flag register. Concept clear? Concept clear?
Sir, like you are showing that it is getting stored over the top position, no, sir. That I'm asking, sir. Like that
Yes, yes.
I'm chasing it.
First we will move the higher byte and store in the higher address. Then get the lower byte and store in lower address for push. If you are popping means this lower byte data is moved to the lower byte of flag register. This higher byte will be stored in the higher byte of flag register. Just transferring data. Clear, Amma? Purida? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will move to next instruction. Exchange. Exchange means what? We are just moving the data from one register. For example, this one is AX register, this one is BX register. So BX means system B data. If we want to move data, this data to this address, this register value to this register value. Clear? What is exchange? Exchange a byte or word between the source and destination specified in the instruction. Source must be a register or memory location, or destination may be a register or memory location. So which one is destination, which one is source here? CX or BX? I use one instruction, exchange CX, BX. Which one is the source component and which one is destination component? Which one is source?
We can take anything, sir.
No. This one is destination, this one is source. See here, if I use exchange means I consider BX as 25H and CX as 30H. If I use exchange CX BX means now the value for CX is 25H and the value for BX is 30H. The concept clear up the exchange it will simply interchange the values. It will simply here. See here, initially BX is 25, CX is 30. If I use exchange means now the value for CX becomes 25. The value for BX is moved to CX. Value assigned to CX is moved to BX. Now the CX is 25, BX becomes 30. Concept clear about it. Put it in the instruction until then. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, X LAT. X means translate. Okay. This type of instruction is mainly used for converting the virtual address to physical address in 8086. XLAT means translating the address from virtual to physical address. For example, if I assign data segment, this segment addresses 1000 and the offset addresses that is BXS 200H and ALS, this one is index ALS 3. So if you want to convert this address, virtual address into a physical address, what we will do? I already told the formula for how to convert the virtual address to physical address. What is the formula? You need to multiply the base address, that is segment address into 10H. Then you will need to add the offset address along with the index value. First, the formula here is converting the physical addresses. Segment address multiplied with 10H plus offset address plus index value. What is the segment address here? DS is a data segment. This will point out the base address of data segment. This one is second address or base address. Value here is 1000h multiplied with 10h plus offset address. Offset address means the address location point, any address locations in data set. I assign this as 0200h. It is the index value 03h. If you add all these values, what you will get? You will get 10203. The obtained value is a virtual address of physical address. It contains how many bits? It contains how many bits here? This one is physical address. This is the formula how to convert the virtual address into
20 bits, sir.
20 bits. This type of.
Sir, this is a 20 bits, no, sir.
Yes, physical address is of how many bits? 20 bits. Virtual address is of how many bits?
Yes, sir, 20.
Physical address
16.
means address. Physical address is address locations in external memory. Virtual address means a memory which we used in the processor. Do some computations. So in order to convert the virtual address to physical address, we go for X translate instruction. This instruction is mainly used for converting the virtual address to physical address. Okay, concept here: how to convert what is second address, what is base address, what is offset address, what is index value. By getting all these values, we can able to produce the physical address of memory. That type of computation is done by X translate instruction. XLAT means X translate. It's mainly used for converting the virtual address to physical address. And also we can use this X translate instruction for getting the data from lookup table. For example, if you interface 7 segments.
Sir, like
yes, ma'am.
Like we are changing into physical address, no, sir. This one.
Yes, yes.
That is only we are doing, sir. Like we need to find the physical address in this one.
Okay. For yes, ma'am. If you want to,
Hello,
find
sir.
the physical address, we can use X translate instruction. Clear, ma'am?
Hello, sir. Can you come again, sir?
Yes, ma'am. If you want to convert the
Sir,
virtual
it
address
got
to
interrupted, sir, for me.
1 second. I will stop recording. I think it is the problem. I think I will stop recording.
Yes, sir. It is clear, sir. Now it is clear. Now it is clear, sir. Now it is clear, sir.
Okay. To convert the virtual address to physical address, we go for X translate instruction. This will simply convert the virtual address and the processor to a physical address in memory. For that purpose, we use X translate instruction. It's clear now? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
okay now? Okay. So next we go
Yes, sir,
for
yes, sir.
next we go for load F, LAHF on the store F. So F stands for what? We discussed recently. We discussed
Flag.
what is F? F flag register.
Flag registers.
So if you want to store data from register to the flag, so if you want to store the data from the flag register to the external register, we use load F instruction. For example, if you want to copy the data present in the external register to the flag register, we use store F instruction. Store flag register. Store flag instruction. F stands for flag register. If you want to copy the data from flag register to the external register, we use load F instruction. If you want to copy the data from external register to the flag register, we use store F instruction. This is the concept for load F. Load the register value, that means 8-bit data with lower byte of flag register, we use a load F instruction. So if you want to store the content of register AH into the lower byte of flag register, we use store F instruction. For example,
Sir, can you say that example, sir, once again?
Okay, that's fine. First, I will explain. First, I will explain what is load F. As in AHS 0 to H. What I will do, move AH comma 02. Okay. What this instruction will do, this will simply copy this 8-bit data to the register AH. Now the value for AH is what? 02H. What is the binary equivalent for 02?
02
00000010.
0001 10.
Okay. It isn't binary form. Okay. Load AHF means this will simply copies the data from AH register to the lower byte of flag register. Okay, what is the value for AH? 00000010. This data will be stored in the lower byte of the flag register. Line flag will be assigned to 0, 0 flag will be assigned to 0, and this location is 0, auxiliary carry is 0, and this position is 0, parity flag is 0, this one is 1, this one is 0. This number will be moved to the flag register. That thing will be done by load of instruction. Whatever this data is stored in the tables will be copied and moved to the lower byte of the flag register. Is concept clear?
Sir, what is the lower byte, sir, in this one?
This one is lower byte. Byte is 8-bit. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is 8 bits. This one is lower byte of flag register. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is 8 bits. This one is higher byte of flag register. So if we use load AHF means this will copy the 8-bit data from AH register to the lower byte of flag register. Okay. This will simply
Sir, in this lower byte, it can store in any place, sir.
Yeah, yes. This data, this 00000010 will be stored in the lower byte of flag register. This will simply copy the number. This will simply copy this 8-bit data to the lower byte of flag register. Lower byte means what? This box. Purida. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Similarly for stored flag.
Sir.
Stored flag means sorry. I made some mistake. Sorry. Load flag means this will simply copies the data from the flag register to the AH register. Purida, it will simply copies the 8-bit of the flag register to the AH register. See the arrow mark here. This will simply copies the 8-bit data from the flag register to the AH register. Okay. Stored F means this will copy the data.
Where is
stored
it, sir?
What? What, ma?
The binary form is of AH, no, sir.
Yes.
The 4 zeros and 0010 is a binary form. That
Yes,
is of
binary
AH,
form.
no, sir.
It is of 8-bit. Yes, right.
Where it is storing, sir, at present?
It is stored in the lower 8-bit of flag register. It is stored in this form. This is, for example, if 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. If I use store F instruction, this will simply copies the value for AH into the flag register. This will simply copies. Purida.
Sir, that is a LHF or a SHF, sir? That is
yes, I will.
Store, sir.
Yes. I will explain. See here, load AHF. Okay. We have AH with This one is flag register. If I use load AHF means this will simply copies the lower byte of the flag register to the AX register. This one is load AHF. This will simply copies the lower byte of the flag register to the AX register. If I use store AHF means this will copy the data from the register AX to the lower byte of the flag register. Is concept clear now?
Yes, sir. Now it is clear.
Okay. It is not AX, actually it is AH. It is load AH means this will copy the 8-bit lower 8-bit of the flag register to the AH register. Store F means this will copy the data from AH register to the lower 8-bit of flag register. Simply copy. For that we use load AHF and SAHF. Okay. Monday we will discuss remaining concepts now. Okay. Just refer the basic things. What is move, what is push, and what is pop, what is push up, what is pop up, what is exchange, what is translate, what is load flag, what is store flag. I explain all these things. Just refer online. We have a lot of YouTube videos. You will get some idea. I just mentor what is instructions, how to transfer data. You also need to put some efforts to know the different instruction sets in 8086. Okay, ma. On Monday, we will discuss remaining concepts and also some basics programs in 8086. So, any doubts what we explained today? Any doubts? Any doubts, ma?
So it's kind of clear.
Okay.